XRP Future Millionaire, and we have to have an urgent late morning update. Obviously, we're going to run through the commodities real quick. PBR is up 4.12%, breaking the 14 handle as we thought it would. It's pushing up towards that $14.96 target we had, down from $12.28 or $12.50, depending on when you caught on. So it's been a fantastic run up here for PBR for us. The options I purchased are up 28% today, so nowhere near where I want them to go, but on the right track for later this year. We've got gold and silver that's breaking out a little bit, but it's starting to pull back, but over the 23 handle, and it stayed for gold or silver, and gold is pushing over that 1830. We're going to see how this reacts. The DXY was down under 96 handle, but it looks like we could have a little bit of maybe a retest coming up here. I'm not sure, but the RSI is in the neutral level, and right now it hasn't broke down enough to where I think it's going to come crashing down. I think we could push to 96,238 and finish off that cup. Maybe we'll get a crypto knockdown while the DXY does this, and then crypto will pump as the DXY does this. So that's what I'm watching for. So, and then the gold the gold markets, commodities, are all doing fantastic. We've got Fortuna Silver Mines up to 348, up 3.57%. We've got Commerce Resource up to 1810. We put a buy on there. Just the other day when we broke down here, you guys remember I got back in when it made this nice push down to this area. So we talked about this 17-cent support. We talked about a buying opportunity here, just like, I don't even know how long. It wasn't even that long ago. This just opened, and we talked about a buying opportunity the other day when it actually came back down. So this is nice. This has been a very nice run up for me personally. I've been making a lot of money on Commerce Resource. Now I think we're about to have a big breakout. So that's doing fantastic. Got 10,000 shares of Commerce Resource. Wheaton Precious Metals is up almost 3%. Same thing with Barrick Gold. I got some options there that are up about 12% today. Equinox, I got options out for next January that are up about 13% overall. Doing good today. Kinross is up to 560. B2 Gold's up 2.96%. You got Yamana Gold up almost 5%. AAU had a nice rally yesterday, up 8%, but it's up from 29 cents or 28 cents when we had the buy alert out up to 37 already. I'm making a lot of money on AAU in retrospect to the rest of the market. And then GPL was up 3.56% today. We had a buy alert at 18 cents on that. So everything in the gold and commodities markets are looking fantastic. But we have to have this is my breaking update on ALGO, XLM, XRP. And I encourage each and every one of you to join Tom's Army. We're almost up to we're over 190 members in the Telegram. We're up to 214 members of Tom's Army. You heard that correctly. The highest we've been almost ever. So 214 members. Our next goal is 222. If you want to be the 222nd member, that is my most special number. Leave it in the comments so that I remember to tell you when we're at 221. See who gets that lucky 222. And for the record, when I get to 250 subscribers of Tom's Army, if you are a part of Tom's Army, you have a 1 in 250 chance of winning $50 and a commemorative XRP token. Oh yes, and you don't have to do anything but be part of Tom's Army. Be in the Telegram, so when I release it, you will know it's you. So that's something I'm going to do for you guys when we get to 250 members of Tom's Army. We're approaching it quicker than I thought. But I'm going to start doing that every so many, maybe 250, 300, 400, 5. As we go up, though, it's going to be bigger bounties. So we get to 300, it'll be $100 and a commemorative token. We get to 400, it's going to be $200 and a commemorative token. We get to 500, we're going to have a $500 giveaway. Because we're going to be putting this money back in that I'm earning off of what you guys have done. That's why I bought the tablet, and that's why I bought the new phone for when I do mobile updates. Because I want to put it back in the show, and I want you guys to start profiting off of what you guys are putting into the show. So we're going to have a lot of giveaways here as we hit 250 members of Tom's Army. That's always been a long-standing goal. That's where I can get the flexibility of being able to do what I need to do and help grow this show. So I really appreciate the continued support. And this is why you need to join the Telegram, and this is going to be vital information that I don't have to repeat to you right now. So this is what I've been telling everybody in Tom's Army. So we went through, and this is I just want to give you guys a few pointers on what I do in here. So you go through here and we talk about algo and all these, so about how we don't like the split. So just listen. Whoops. And this is the value you get by joining Tom's Army. You can't get this on YouTube. And this is free. You join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. I give you the Telegram as an exclusive, free thank you. This is my thank you to you.
Hasn't gone down as much as XRP. It might be the 222 support level. It only goes down.
That's for XLM.
Or the 214 approximately. XRP 75 cents would be ideal. And ALGO would be 90 cents would be ideal. I also think ALGO has the higher ceiling, Nick, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but it hasn't had that push XRP had. So is there a situation where you could get 30% on ALGO and 20% on XRP? Yeah, absolutely. I think with ALGO, that 90 cents to $1.24 could come into play depending on how high IOTA would run. But then XLM, there's still that chance XLM could go from like 21.2 or 22.2 all the way to 27 or 28 cents. So that's something to be on the radar as well. Yeah, I agree, Hugh. I totally agree. That's where I'm looking the most because it underperformed. But let's not forget, XLM severely underperformed the market as well. So if it comes down to it, is there a scenario where I would buy a bunch of ALGO and then keep enough to buy 10,000 XLM for like 2,100 or 2,200? Yes. That's a scenario where I would go two different coins, 10,000 XLM and the other 5,000 plus on ALGO. That is a scenario where I would absolutely do that. And you're welcome, John.
So, and then I have my private chat that everybody who's part of Tom's Army gets for, this is included. This is just so I can share my stuff. We started this a couple days ago because the group's exploding. So I wanted to put this out here so that everybody can get information when they come on if there's thousands of messages. So, and then this is what I put in here, and this is vital, and then we're going to go into the charts and show you why I feel like this. And this is the value of getting Tom's Army. This is worth so much more than $9.99. Flat out, I do that for the members of Tom's Army. You join on YouTube. I give you this exclusively for free so that we don't get any spam. It's that simple.
XRP big moment here. If it can come down under 80 cents at 804, we can come down to 75 finally. So the bottom line with my thinking, so if you guys don't want to scramble through if there's a lot of comments after, I'm thinking for me, if ALGO gets down to 90 cents, I'm probably going to put about $5 grand on it. And then if XLM gets down to 21.2 or 22.2, I'll probably buy 10,000 shares and then roll with those two. Even though I don't like the split, this is just a case where XLM and ALGO have both equally underperformed the market.
So this is the kind of content you get on here. I don't talk about what I say in here a lot on YouTube, but this is what I do every single day in the Telegram. So if you really want to know my positions and my thinking, you can get in with me and get in at the best possible points, because I'm looking at the RSI and I like to say I like to take gambles, but they're not gambles. They're technical spots where even if it goes down, if you sell out off the support, it's going to go down so much more. What you lost, it's not even going to matter. You're going to be able to buy way more than you bought. So we're buying them at strategic points, and if they do break up, that's where you get the monumental gains, and then we get out with the resistance levels right before we get there. And if it runs up, you can rebuy back, but then I sit back and wait for the next chance like we're getting right now. I haven't bought anything since I sold out XLM and made that profit. Before that, it was ADA. Before that, it was XRP. No risk, no reward, but minimize the risk, maximize the reward. Never buy the bottom, never get the top, but you're always making sustainable profit. That's what I do. That's what I live by, and that's why I'm up over 440% during this bear market in the last, while everybody's down 60 and 50%. So, and then I wanted to share this from Craig. He's out here. He's been doing this since 1991, excavating for gold and precious metals. It's fantastic. He's out here in the cold, frigid waters. I mean, look at these. These are fantastic. So, blast for retirement from the 90s, and we're in British Columbia Canal Flats, 1800s place or minor. Man, this is unbelievable. The people that I've met in here are absolutely extraordinary. And look at what Craig, just a great little thing from him. I will show you how to find it. I appreciate that, Craig. Man, I love it. I love all of you guys that I've met. So there's a great group of people. So anyhow, it wasn't even just to advertise the Telegram. I wanted you guys to hear what I had said so I don't have to repeat myself. So, ALGO, It's at 98.74. We're looking to see if it can break down because it would be a very dangerous spot. Even though it could break up here and we could miss our chance, this is a dangerous spot to buy it. We're coming up to the resistance line on the RSI, which is that yellow trending line, which means bottom side of it, you're resisted, which means you're bearish, which means you'll probably come. I have a target of 24.53 on the RSI. I think we're going to come down and touch. It may not come down that low, but I think we have a destiny for at least 94.77, but I'm targeting the 90 cent area if it can crash through this area. So, or we'll have to buy a double bottom at 94.77 and just have to deal with it. But either way, this is too risky of an area for me to buy. Because I could see a retest of $1 and then just coming right through. With XRP, that's what I'm trying to get to. For everybody who's asking me, it would push the RSI under to a great level in the 4 hour. I feel like we don't have enough volume to get through this level. We have increasing volume in the 4 hour time frame for sell volume. We're trying to push up on a reversal candle here, but as you can see, the volume is very weak on this attempt. So I think that this is probably going to play out to a downside push to 75.332. And then I think this weekend it could be something special because everybody's asking me, why would it pump on the Super Bowl? Crypto.com is sponsoring the Super Bowl, which means probably every other ad on the Super Bowl is going to be crypto related. So just consider that. And then XLM. And you're going to see a lot more coverage of ALGO on here because ALGO is one of my top 3 or top 4. And now that we're getting into this time, getting closer to November, you're going to absolutely hear a lot more about ALGO and IOTA, especially if they add it to Uphold. So XLM is on the 50-day. It broke through the 20-day, which is bearish. Now that we're on the bottom side, it's bearish. Generally, you'll come down and touch the 4 hourly again. So we're going to see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't necessarily like the direction this is going. Well, not the 4 hourly, but we're coming down through, we're going to come through a divergence here is what's going to end up happening. We've got our moving averages are all out of whack right now. So we got the 200 way up there. We got the 100 on down below. But I think they're all going to converge around that 22.2 area, it looks like. Now, if we come through this 4 hour or the 200 day right here in blue, then you know we're coming down to 22.2 or probably worse. That's what it's indicating to me. I think we're about to have a rejection point here. So pay attention to what I'm saying and make sure that like button and join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. At this point, it's the most influential thing you can do for your own portfolio because I don't do FUD. I show you it from the heart, and I tell you exactly what I'm going to do right before, during, and right at the end.